Hi, I'm Andrew Mazer from Small Business University, and this is your One Good Idea video, which goes hand in hand with the One Good Idea newsletter that I may ask you to subscribe to sometime during this video. So today I want to tell you about a subject that's a really important subject for just about any kind of business, and it's called permission-based marketing. Permission-based marketing. What is that? Permission-based marketing is when people actually ask you to send them your marketing information, to send them your advertising. Now, how does that happen? Well, when people subscribe to your list, when people say, sign me up for your newsletter or sign me up to receive your specials and coupons. When they give you their business card, when they drop it in their fishbowl, in the basket, if they sign up on your website, they're giving you permission to market to them. This is a gift. Now, I'm teaching small business owners, especially those in restaurants, retail businesses, service companies, on your website, it's really important to try to capture people's contact information. These are potential customers. And the way you do that is you give them something of value, such as the opportunity for a discount, a coupon. And with that coupon or discount or promotion, you ask them to put in their name and email address and deliver that prize, that reward, that discount, that coupon by email. Now, this can be executed very easily. If you don't know how to do it yourself, it's easy to set up. It won't cost you a lot of money to hire somebody, or, that's the kind of services that we provide here at Small Business U. It's very, very simple. And suddenly you can start to build a list of people who say, yes, send me your stuff. Now, the opposite of permission-based marketing is called interruption marketing. And that's the kind of marketing that you may advertise in the Clipper magazine or Money Mailer or Valpak. And that's the kind of thing that lands in your mailbox and you get it in your hand and sort of interrupts you because you're not asking for it. You didn't ask anybody to send this to you. It comes, and maybe you'll look at it, maybe you won't. Another form of interruption marketing is radio commercials or TV commercials. These things are created to get your attention when you're not even thinking about it, when you're not aware. And that's really not nearly as effective as permission-based marketing. And it's also a whole lot more expensive than permission-based marketing. So I'm actually teaching business owners that would advertise in a publication like this how to transition, how to utilize this to drive people to your website and then get them to sign up for permission-based marketing. So eventually you can end up maybe moving away from this kind of costly advertising and build up a big list of people who say, yes, send me your offers. I want to know every time you have a special or a deal. Now, here's a couple really cool things about email. When people ask you for your email information, your specials, your marketing, you're not being a burden to them. A lot of business owners think, oh, I don't want to bug my customers. I don't want to be that guy that bombards people with email. Well, guess what? Permission-based marketing means they asked you for it. You're almost under obligation to send them your stuff, okay? So first of all, let's get through that barrier right now. You don't have to be worried about bombarding. People will opt out of your list. That's natural. But most people will stay on, okay? And let's say you get 1,000 people on your list. That may sound like a lot, but it's really not a lot. If you're in the restaurant business, And if you advertise in things like this and Groupon and things like that, people will visit your website in large numbers. And if you give them a good incentive on your website, they will opt into your list. You can build a very big list rather quickly once you have a plan to do it. Let's say, for example, we start out at 1,000 subscribers, and the math is the math. So every time you send out an email, on average, about 30% of those people will open your email. That's 300 people will open your email. And then if you have something they want, about 10% of those 300, between 5 and 10%, let's say 7% of those people will end up doing business with you. That's 21 people. And if you're in a restaurant, people generally don't just show up at the restaurant alone. They'll bring somebody, maybe their whole family. So that 21 people could easily turn into 50. Now, this turns into some significant money once you build a list of 1,000 people. Now, these are pretty accurate numbers, but it varies among industry. Now, what about those other 70% of people who don't open your email? Well, people don't always buy. They don't always have time to look, but they can delete your email or ignore it altogether. But guess what? They will look at their email inbox, and they'll see the name of your business and the subject line. And they may choose not to open it this time, but you'll still make an impression on their brain. They'll still remember you. This is a way to stay in top of mind position. There are businesses out there that spend millions and millions of dollars on TV ads and radio ads just to stay in top of mind position. You know, all those stupid commercials out there, they're just out there for branding, for making their name stick in your head. And you can do that with all the thousands of people who already know you, because it's not their job to remember to do business with you. It's your job to remind them you exist. And just by having one email showing up in their email inbox once a week or once every other week will remind them that you exist. And this matters. Okay? So permission-based marketing is yours. It's a 21st century phenomenon that you and that any small business owner can leverage it. It's not difficult. It's very, very cheap, and you can even automate most of the process. I urge you to look into permission-based marketing, email marketing, and build a big, valuable marketing list so you can push a couple of buttons and get customers to make your phones ring and your doors swing and your cash register cha-ching. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the One Good Idea video newsletter. And if you have any questions, if I can help you in any way, just let me know. If you want to subscribe to our digital newsletter, which will send you about once weekly or twice monthly, just go to smallbusinessu.org. That's smallbusiness, the letter u.org/OGI, which stands for One Good Idea. And that'll take you right to the page where you can subscribe to the newsletter. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. Right down below this video is this little subscribe button. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope to hear from you. See you next time.